What is up, all of you beautiful YouTube family? Welcome back to the Bad LSX Garage YouTube channel. If you've been keeping up with the videos, you know that I recently got rid of my unicorn, my 2008 Corvette. Why did I get rid of her? Because of this lady right here, my 2024 Road Glide in Whiskey Fire, and she is absolutely gorgeous. She is on fire. She's beautiful. And look, soon as I got her home, I started making a parts list. Parts are on the way. Parts are supposed to be in today, and we are going to install some of those parts. So today, let's do an installation and let's show you around this 2024 Road Glide. But right now, let's roll with that intro. Get in a car like this and smile, there's something wrong with you. Again, family, welcome back to the channel. Glad each and every one of you decided to stop back by this week to see what's up, what we're doing here in the compound, what's happening, what's going on. And I'm thankful and grateful for everybody who's watching this video. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get right straight to it. So as you can see, I don't have the saddlebags on her right now. And the reason being, well, first, when I got her home, I decided to strip her down. What do you see gone? You see something missing maybe? Yeah, she's debadged, and I took those goofy reflectors off the front forks, done and gone and over with. Buffed her out real good and put a good ceramic coating on her. So she's got that extra pop. She's got that extra shine going on. But that's not the main reason why those saddlebags are over there on the table. Well, those are anemic. Those are too quiet. Those are pitiful. Those have got to go. That was the first thing that I ordered when I got this bike home, was a set of mufflers. Now, if you know anything about me, you know anything about this channel. What's on that Street Glide right over there? Tab Performance Mufflers. Tab Mufflers is what's going on this. Now, I'm not sponsored by them. They're just some that I love. I love the way they sound. They got a different sound than everybody else. And I do have the zombie baffles on my Street Glide. I did not go that loud with this. I did go with the mediums. We'll see how they sound. Now, obviously, if you want to change the baffles out, I think they're like 107, 114 bucks. It's not that big a deal. So if it's not loud enough, I'll make it louder. But right now, I don't want this as loud as that. I want this more tamed down as far as the noise is anyway. I'm in love with this bike, guys. I was waiting for a new style. I was waiting for something different, and this was what I was waiting for. Now, I'm not totally in love with this back end. I don't know. Somebody will end up coming up with something. This fender to me, I'm not about the boy racer style. I want this fender a little bit down. I want her kind of stretched out a little bit. I don't know, we'll just see what has to happen, but love the bars, love the way they feel. I know a lot of people's going to the T-bar style, but then again, I'm not about that boy racer style. I love the way these feel, to be honest, to be stock bars. It's, good job, Harley, good job. You'll notice that it does have the black trim, and I love this. I love the way it looks. It makes that orange stand out even more, or Whiskey Fire, I should say. Makes it pop. I love chrome, but don't get me wrong. For some reason, this just, yeah, love it. Now, if you've been keeping up with my Instagram, YouTube, community posts, Facebook, whatever, you know that I was looking for maybe a chromer or a powder coater, and the reason being was for the heat shields. Now, when I took a picture, it was of the Street Glide because I didn't want to give this away. I was actually looking for somebody that could powder coat or chrome these into a black chrome, like what the CVOs are. Was going to order the mufflers the same black chrome and did have these powder coated or chrome, but that didn't work out that way. From my understanding, the whole process with powder coating, it has to heat up to a certain temperature, and then once it heats up, it melts back off. So yeah, that wouldn't be really a good thing. So we're just going to keep it black for now, unless I just happen upon some CVO heat shields. We'll see what happens. But this bike did come with the 117. The 2024 Road Glides and Street Glides come standard with the 117. It's an absolute powerhouse, and it is liquid cooled. Now they say that the 23s and 24s, even though they have the 117 and the only difference between the two is being liquid cooled, that they're close to the same horsepower range, but I don't know. I've got to disagree a little bit. To me, this is a monster. This is a beast. But it does have the cover over the little radiator shroud and stuff. They say Brembo brakes, but I believe Brembo brakes come standard on all Harleys. I mean, even this one, it being a 2011, I'm pretty sure has Brembo brakes, Brembo, whatever. But this new headlight design, I love it. You don't have to go out right off the rip and buy a new headlight. It's there, it's bright, and these little air vents is absolutely cool too. We'll get a shot of this all lit up here in a few minutes, but love the windshield. I think maybe it could be just a smidge bit taller, because when I was riding it, I felt like maybe, and I'm not that tall of a rider, but it also did feel like I was kind of a little bit, but I am more used to being covered up with the street glide, so that could be an issue. That could be a thing. This is my first road glide, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now, let's show you this infotainment center. We'll go up here, flip this on, and right off, the Harley-Davidson logo, the Harley-Davidson design, and I have it set to where it looks like this. Now this does have Apple CarPlay, and well, that's one of the other features that I'm waiting on to actually get delivered in the mail, is to bypass this Apple CarPlay. You're supposed to have a helmet set up, and I do, but I don't want to use that all the time with this. I still want to be able to do it without the helmet, if that makes any sense. So it does have, see, there it goes, connect headset to Apple CarPlay. It does that quite often. So once I bypass that, we'll move on. It has many different features and has many layouts for this screen. Well, actually 3, but this is the design that I chose. I'll show you these other ones here in just a second. It does have modes over here in the corner. Right now it's set in rain mode. If you go up here next to your turning signal, you can hit this for mode, and when you hit this, it changes this. You have road mode and you have sport mode. Sport mode opens up everything. You're ready to rock and roll. Rain mode it'll take it back a little bit. You won't have as much power. You don't need as much power when you're in the rain. And road mode is just more or less when you want to get out on a highway and just cruise, trying to save some gas mileage, just enjoying the ride. You're not really trying to rip on it or have a good time. You're just trying to just ride, that's it. The new taillight design, love it. They're super bright. In the past years, you had the little dog bone on each side. You had the turning signals and stuff. The turning signals are integrated into the brake lights and tail lights here now, so that's cool. And let's give you a quick shot of this front headlight. Absolutely bright. And I love that little running light that's going around the bottom of it. It just accentuates everything. It makes everything look better. I know that I'm skipping around, guys, but you get it, you understand. So let's turn on the flashers. Let's give you another shot. There it is with the flashers. And you do have the amber. Some people are changing those. I don't know if I'll change that or not. As you can see, you've also got the amber in the front. The whole layout of this is pretty neat, but if you don't like that actual look, you can go over here and what looks like a hamburger. You can click on that. It pulls up everything for your music, your phone, for your Apple CarPlay. Let's go to settings. Let's check out the settings. Let's go down to display. You can change the layout. Right now I have it called cruise. We want to change that. Let's check it out. So let's go to sport. Right here, sport, that changes the whole look. You have your RPMs, and in the middle you'll have your speed, and then over here on the side will be your displays, like for Apple CarPlay and stuff, your maps and such. If you don't like that, you can scroll over another way and go to tour. Tour, you have your gas gauge, your speedometer, your neutral, your mileage, and this whole section will be nothing but Apple CarPlay. Now to me, this is pretty cool if you're out on the road. Hence tour. You're out on the road and you want to keep an eye on where you're going and you're lost and You can see everything this way. Even with a blind guy like me, you can see. But I do like the way that cruise looks, so I just leave it right there. I'm not gonna go through all these features. If you wanna see more of other features, you'll have to go watch other YouTube channels that know more about this motorcycle than I do, that's a lot more educated about it. But I just wanted to show you some of the features and show you some of the things that's going on with this bike. I mean, look, you've got device manager, sound, display, system, ride modes, tuner. I mean, this is actually like riding in a car. Yes, I know a lot of people don't like it for this reason. A lot of people think it's too much technology. And yes, it may be. But for the price, it's absolutely necessary. That's just it. And I don't know, many people don't know about this, but even up here, if you're braking and you don't feel like there's enough brake pressure, you have a little adjustment up here that you can adjust. It's like a proportioning valve. You can make this as soft or as hard as you want. It also has adjustable vents right here in the front. You can close this up, you can open it up, or down here at the sides, I call them cozy wings. You can change where the dynamic of the wind goes on either side. Away with a heel toe shifter. That's the best thing I think Harley's ever done. To me, I've never been a big heel toe shifter kind of guy. I always eliminate that heel. I love that part, but I don't like the heel. That was a great design. But other than that, there's probably two negatives that I don't like, and it's going to be a preference thing. Obviously, these mufflers, done, over with. I don't like them, and I know that's never going to change because they got to keep them compliant. I get it, I understand. And the next thing that I don't like is this license plate cover and light. Why, Harley? Why did you do that? You've got such a sleek looking bike. Everything flows together. Everything looks good. And then you got this big pecker, you got this big nose just hanging out. Why? That's absolutely ugly. Now I have been looking at the custom dynamics. They have a little setup that's pretty neat, but they are out of stock right now, so I don't know when or if that will get brought back or what, but I am looking at that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Harley, what is up with that? I don't have the microphone on right now. We're just going to get straight from the GoPro what this 24 Road Glide sounds like with the factory exhaust. Give a few revs, and then we'll change the mufflers, and then we'll see what it sounds like with the Tab Performance mufflers with the medium baffles. Second keyword is Tab Performance. The Tab Performance mufflers are officially on. The bags are not on because I may have to still tweak them and adjust them a little bit. We'll see here in a few minutes. If you ain't down with that, I don't know what to tell you. Tab Performance for the win like always. They sound amazing. They have a deep, bassy sound to them. And when you race it up, it's not real tinny. It sounds really good. I can't wait till they break in and get a little bit deeper, a little bit louder. They're going to sound amazing. The best part about it is if I don't like this setup, I can hit up Tab Performance and say, hey, look, I want to get your zombie baffles. They'll send them 110, 115, 20 bucks, whatever it is, to your door. You can swap them out with 6 bolts, and you're done. It's that easy. But look, like I've said, I'm no way, no how sponsored by Tab Performance. I'd love to be, but I'm not. I just love their products that much. All you need to do this job is a 13 millimeter, a 15 millimeter, a 5/16, a screwdriver, and a rubber mallet in order to get those clamps off. That's it. Well, and maybe a tape measure, because you want to make sure all of this is accurate and even. And I believe that's going to do it for this week's video, fam. If you've enjoyed it, go down there and give old dad a big thumbs up. He would greatly appreciate it. Also, I know this video has jumped around a lot. We started off by showing off the bike, then we jumped over to showing the accessories, and then we finished rock hard and strong by getting rid of those crappy, nasty sounding stock mufflers and replacing them with Tab Performance medium baffled mufflers. Amazing sound, they're deep, they look good, they sound good. What more could you ask for? Now, Tab Performance does have 3 different styles of the baffles. They have the quiet version. The quiet version you could probably sneak up on Bambi. The medium baffle has that deep sound, but sounds good. And then they have the zombie baffle. The zombie baffle, I promise you, will wake the dead. They are that loud, but they sound good. All 3 sound amazing. And what I love about the Tab Performance line is their tips. They have a wide variety of tips, and I like the reverse slash cut, especially on these 24 models, because it seems to flow better. It flows with the bags. So that's just a preference thing though, just like with the mufflers. But anyway, that's all I've got for you, fam. If you'll notice, there's some things on the bike that wasn't in the video, but neither here nor there. There's going to be a lot of content coming your way with this 24 road line. So if you want to see more about maybe, I don't know, if you just want to see more content about this 24 road line, stick around, stay tuned. I love you, you know that. And don't forget, the giveaway is right around the corner. 2 keywords have already been given out, and there's 2 more left to go. Until next week, fam, you ready? Let's do this. Peace. I'm out.